the anatomy of the Daleks. No, I said autonomy. But the reason why I wanted to do another one of these is because Cybernova said that I should make a series out of looking at the inner workings of a Dalek. So without further ado, viewers, let us begin observing that. So as you can see here is the inner workings, the anatomy of a Dalek. Now, let us look at every part of a Dalek individually. Now, this is a 60s Dalek. We are working with this one today. So without further ado, let's begin. So, part 1, Colored Mutants, which is, episode 1, part 1 is here, if you have a look. Radiation values. Let us read now. Colored mutants are saturated with radiation. Their higher brain functions cause spikes in cellular energy, which have to be consistently discharged through 2 radiation bleed units. These safety values usually burst with power during a Dalek's agitated speech, but the light emissions are not directly connected to the emissions to the vocal system, so sometimes they flash at random intervals. Indeed, they do flash mine also flashes at random intervals, if you can see clearly from how I am talking, basically. The eye can produce different wavelengths of electromagnetic spectrum, including infrared, for useful tracking and humanoid imprints. Correct. Yes. Okay. So those are the eyes. A compactor brain. As with all races, some individual Khalids are more intelligent than others. Initially, computing in the Dalek units was limited, but upgrades have to be carried out when some time machine crews struggle to deal with the complex calculations, sensor meshes, filters, screens, processors, atmospheric information, and monitor radiation levels. It is sometimes possible to catch a glimpse of a Khalid occupant with this translucent mesh. Television screen. Ocular information fed to the Khalid via internal monitor. The system is shielded to prevent the outside interface. So, watch external videos. To watch external videos, the Daleks must point the eye stalk at the screen. Indeed. So, yes, basically that's basically what it does. It basically the TV screen allows us to see the outside without having to open our casings, of course. And of course, yes, the sensor mesh, it basically protects us from radiation, basically, and probably space as well, if you must know. The Dalek mutant, if you must know. Many of the early generation of mutations were quite humanoid. Dalek scientists continued their genetic experiments until some mutants were almost entirely brain matter. Correct, if you have a look here. This is what Dalek mutants look like now. Before, before they used to be like humans, but now they look more like squids, even though we are not actually squids, and that's actually a bit offensive, if you must know. Dalek scientists continue their genetic experiments until some minute, which later allowed for more powerful technology to fill the casings. Indeed, yes. 7. The manipulator arm and neutral feedback arm. The Dalek scientists were perfected with a flexible and rubbery material which was embedded with neutralize a weapon, the exterminator gun, whatever it is called. The gun sends a blast of energy which can be unleashed in a burst across an entire room, or it can be focused into a beam for greater precision. Discharged, the weapon can send surges of radiation through the shell of the unit, so a Dalek will often fire even when there is no chance of hitting the target, just for the sense of invigoration. Yes, indeed, yes. That's what we do, yes. We used radiation to power our weapons, basically, to emit firing on all humans or whatever we come into contact with that is deemed inferior. The hemisphere detectors, yes, the aspheric beam locators. They feed environmental information to life support to ensure the internal systems are never too cold. The colored mutants require both radiation and warmth to survive, and if the casing is subjected to extreme cold without the life support comprehension fast enough, the Daleks can die instantly. Yes, number 10, limbs. Of course, the colored mutants often have vestigial hands. Well, we don't know. We just used. Well, actually, no. Wait, hold on. Yes. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. We do use those things. Yes, I was just checking to see. Yes, I do. I still do. Occasionally they have more like occasionally even more some ape-like remaining from their ancestral form. The Dalek units are full of control that will allow any small humanoids to operate, basically function from inside. Dalekanium, which is, if you must know, it's number 11. The main structure of the casing is built from a highly durable metal called Dalekanium, but the exterior is coated with a colored skin which is extremely prone to damage. Daleks are often prefer to leave their casings battle damaged as a badge of honor. Yes, indeed we do. So so that's why you probably see some Daleks as battle damaged, because they show it as a sign of respect. A respect to the Daleks, basically. A respect to war, basically. Early power systems could process a static but not store it if insulted on the early power systems could process static electricity but not store it. If insulated from the floor, the Daleks would die. Newer models include a battery backup to prevent this from happening, and further advancements allow the solar energy to be harassed. I don't know why I bet there. Yes, in models with the power cells of the anti-gravity systems can be used to access energy level when resources are low. The efficient movement can be achieved on flat ground using the Cassis acceleration system for transit over rigid surfaces as a defense mechanism. All methods propulsion can be retracted and the base scaled to protect critical mobile systems. The Daleks lifted into the air generally close their protective shutters in this way. Yes, indeed they do. So, that is the atomic the anatomy, don't know, I keep saying anatomy of the Daleks. I don't know why my speech patterns seem to be a bit faulty for some reason. I've no idea why. Anyway, so yes, that is the anatomy of the Daleks, the 60s Dalek to be exact. If you want more, please subscribe for more videos like these, and of course I will see you all in the next video then. Goodbye.
Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Dalek Empire, or you will be exterminated. Long